Okay, so perhaps some of you have been in the same boat as me. I still get people that come up to me and say occasionally, "Welcome to Guam." But the reality is my family has been here since 1961. I've been studying and teaching about our region for the last 25 years, and I've been living in some of the other islands as well. So I'm also a small business owner, and I do community outreach through the Azuda Foundation. And I want to take that education and that experience. I want to bring in long-term solutions. I'm a researcher, so I really want us to be asking more often for data and analysis so that we are making long-term decisions and informed ones. I'm a social scientist. I have a master's degree in Micronesian studies. So I want us to be uplifting our community. Our community is really struggling in a lot of ways right now. We have a very high rate of suicide. We lose a person almost at one a week. This is much higher than the national average. We have high rates of teenage pregnancy. My mother used to teach at Dedido Middle School, and sometimes the highest rate of teenage pregnancy is at the middle school level. So I want to get in there and help out some of those issues, as well as we've been hearing a lot about tensions in our community. I have the tools that allow us to be able to get in there, work with our different community leaders, and see how we can be helping each other solve these problems. But my PhD is in cultural heritage studies. So while it's important, every single one of us senators have to be helping out the government, helping get our hospital back into being accredited and so forth. We do need a diversity of skills. And what I bring is an expertise and a background in cultural sites and our environment. They are so important. They are the soul of the Chamorro culture and an important part of our tourism industry. So I ask you to keep me in mind. Number 5 on the Democrat side, Sizuas Maasi.
Okay, you have drawn question number 24, and it will be, while we have seen an increase in off-island business entities and franchises making their way into the territory, we are also seeing an array of empty commercial units and businesses closing its doors. If elected senator, would you introduce legislation which would attract new entities and industries to Guam? And if so, what would it entail?
Well, I absolutely am interested in helping expand our economy. There are numerous ways that this can be done. Some of this is building up enterprises like recycling. We're going to have to take a really serious look at our recycling situation. China is closing its doors. We are going through, from what I've been told, over 10,000 tires a month are being turned over. So we're going to have to be figuring out what to do there, but it also provides us opportunities to be building up new businesses. Some of this can be from the outside, of course, but then also locally. Ecotourism is one of the things that I've been standing on. We have 9 different ecosystems, and they each present an opportunity, and I call it a win-win-win, because we get a healthier, stronger ecosystem out there that can better fight the rhino beetle, perhaps, let's say. We get a new industry for our tourism, but then we also get something for our school children and for ourselves as well in staycations.
Thank you.
So just one question, right?
Thank you, Ms. Kelly Marsh.
I am Dr. Kelly Marsh Taitano, and I approve this message.